Honorable Governor of Andhra Pradesh, Justice Shri S. Abdul Nazir, Admiral R. Hari Kumar, Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Rajesh Pendarkar, Commander-in-Chief, Eastern Naval Command, Chiefs of Navies, Heads of Delegations, Excellencies, distinguished participants, and audience. Namaskar and greetings to all. I was wondering, keeping in mind what Chief of Naval Staff has kept this rostrum a little higher. He delivered an excellent address. It could have been that side. I am not from your domain. Therefore, I may not be in a position to address the issues with which you grapple day in and day out. I am happy to be with you in Eastern Naval Command, which has played a very crucial role in India's maritime history and earned laurels for the country. I extend warm greetings to all our friends who have come together from several countries to participate in the International Maritime Seminar, Milan 2024. Those of my friends who are from abroad, Milan is a Hindi word. Milan means sublime meeting of mind, heart, and soul. This seminar, I have no doubt, will exemplify the same. Soothing to find that editions of Milan are continually getting productive and in some ways defining way forward stances. It is one of its kind impactful platform for sharing best practices and expertise, as also a crucible of involved interaction much beyond surface scratching. With modest beginning, in 1995, coming as we do on this day, participation of more than 15 warships or 50 delegations, Milan is certainly turning out to be a delivery platform for meaningful dialogue and deliberations for participating navies. Friends, disruptive technologies of all kinds have made deep inroads in our lives. We'll have to live with them and content them. These offer both challenges and opportunities. I'm sure there will be an occasion for you all to deliberate on this aspect as well. Milan 2024 aims to strengthen global cooperation and maritime security, an ever-evolving challenge. Its object is to foster interoperability and understanding between participating navies. This august assemblage of domain experts, and it is a rare occasion, under one roof, domain experts have assembled, is a testament to the shared commitment of nations towards ensuring the much needed maritime safety and security. Proactive collaboration is key, and if I may say so, only key to shared peace and prosperity. Milan 24 indeed has an apt theme: partners across oceans, collaboration, synergy, growth. This theme is of contemporaneous relevance, noticing emerging challenges, reflecting the spirit of unity that transcends geographical boundaries. Friends, it is in fitness of things that India, home to 1/6 of humanity and largest functional vibrant democracy on the planet, with rising economy, is playing its due role in catalyzing partnerships, collaboration, synergy across oceans, and issues concerning maritime security. Given the challenges we face, It is imperative for nations to come together, share experiences, and develop collaborative strategies to ensure the safety, security, and sustainability of our oceans. The stakeholders would certainly avail the opportunity of sea exercises that would enhance interoperability, enable exchange of best practices, and will certainly boost confidence of best practices so as to undertake missions together in the future to tackle common challenges. Friends, protection of global supply chains, avoiding deeper regional tensions, and affirmative exploitation of blue economy are global concerns that can no longer be ignored. You are most impactful stakeholders in finding a way forward. Observance of maritime order is quite essential to peace and harmony of the region, as also maintenance of supply chains and promotion of trade and commerce. Oceans have played an important part in India's history right from the time of Indus Valley civilization, going back to thousands of years. Global dependence on the seas for trade and commerce, and which is huge, that involves everyone on the planet. This global dependence necessitates the protection of the seas, lines of communication. Maritime domain is also vital, very vital, I would say, for blue economy. The ancient Indian philosophy emphasizes the interconnectedness of all life and the imperative to work together for greater good. That has been essence of our civilizational ethos, ably reflected during our presidency of G20 that had the motto, one earth, one family, one future. Keeping in mind this very essence, thoughtfully in 2015, as indicated by Chief of Naval Staff, SAGAR, again a Hindi word, an acronym for security and growth for all in the region, was initiated. It emphasizes inclusivity and growth for all. The focus of SAGAR is on concerted cooperative measures for sustainable use of oceans and provides a framework for a safe, secure, and stable maritime domain in the region. Friends, in 2019, at the East Asia Summit, this initiative was further enhanced and elaborated through the Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative with a focus on 7 pillars of maritime security, including maritime ecology, maritime resources, capacity building and resource sharing, disaster risk reduction and management, science, technology, and academic cooperation, and trade, connectivity, and maritime transport. Friends, you all will agree, these are fundamental to the concept for which you are here. It resonates profoundly with the challenges and opportunities that define our contemporary maritime landscape. Implementing a collaborative strategy is challenging. Varied situations have to be converged. This challenging task is to be accomplished by your thought process in this seminar. It requires maritime agencies to improve interoperability. On paper looks easy. On seas, it has to be brought about with a lot of deliberation and expertise. Share intelligence and agree on a global rule-based order. I need not indicate to this august assemblage challenge to the global rule-based order is at peak at the moment. Its resolution is unavoidable necessity. This seminar, I am sure, would find a way out. In recent years, friends, we have seen formidable security challenges in the maritime domain, and these have acquired new menacing dimensions having potential to engender peace, not to speak of unsettling supply chains. If you unsettle supply chains, the impact is geometric, cascading on the lives of ordinary people. And therefore, it is, according to me, a prime obligation of the people here to find a sustainable way out so that supply chains are kept intact. Friends, India, our nation, stands at the cusp of remarkable growth. 1/6 of humanity, we are 5th largest global economy, on way to becoming the 3rd largest global economy in next 2-3 years. In terms of purchasing power, we are already number 3 globally. We have set our eyes to be a fully developed nation by 2047. That marks centennial celebrations of our independence. India's maritime strength will be critical to our marathon race to 2047 as a developed nation. Friends, our oceans, rather than separating us, are pathways to connect us. And I would say they are pleasant pathways to connect us. These are vital for global trade, exchange of ideas, and sustenance of life itself. You all have the advantage of seeing life very differently. Those of us who do not venture into the sea like you are deprived of that kind of life which you have the occasion to see. For us who are not part of your domain, it is tourist attraction. For you, it is a challenge. It is a challenge to see that it survives, it sustains. It is imperative, therefore, we approach seas as a shared resource, a resource that is valuable to the planet. Acknowledging our collective responsibility, not only to protect and preserve, but let us help it flourishes and blossoms. This shared past holds immense value to establishing and furthering diplomatic dialogue even today. It is because of the benign nature of the maritime connect that one finds great Indian epic of Ramayana continues to be an intrinsic part of the Southeast Asian countries. I have had the occasion to see it. Friends, it is soothing to find that as President of the United Nations Security Council in 2020, India provided dynamic leadership and direction in envisioning a global roadmap for enhancing maritime security that will go a long way in shaping the contours of emerging world order. It was for the first time that the UN Security Council opened debate on enhancing maritime security. A case for international cooperation was held in August 2021, and our visionary Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi presided over it. It was a momentous occasion, being the first time the maritime security was deliberated in a holistic manner as an exclusive agenda item in such a high-level global forum. Friends, diverse aspects of maritime security call for not isolated, not concerted, but deeply concerted endeavors so as to protect and support legitimate maritime activities while countering traditional and non-traditional threats in the maritime domain that is the shared heritage of the mankind. This heritage perceptionally is undervalued. People need to recognize its depth and worth. India's engagement in regional organizations such as Indian Ocean Commission, the Indian Ocean Rim Association, the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation, and the Colombo Security Conclave reflect our commitment to a cooperative approach towards maritime affairs. Friends, these regional initiatives provide a platform for dialogue, cooperation, and collective action, recognizing that the challenges faced in the maritime domain are not confined by borders. I need not indicate to this august assemblage that your being present here, interacting with each other on the sidelines, is also very significant. It paves the way for innovation. It helps you chalk out a strategy to deal with challenges, and I'm sure your interactions will be highly productive. Friends, the interconnectedness of our oceans demands a collaborative effort to address common concerns, including, as I indicated earlier, and which is of supreme need of the hour, security. Security is no longer a word on oceans. Security is something which is writing on the wall. People who are not directly concerned are also aware of it. Safety, another aspect. Hardly a month passes when this issue is not on the center stage of media. And sustainable development. Maritime boundaries are not mere lines on a map. These are the lifelines of nations, channels through which commerce flows, connecting economies and fostering growth. I need not indicate to this august assemblies the technological import, the connectivity that you sustain. Any lapse in that will be highly debilitating for economic world. Bharat, our nation, recognizes the significance of respecting these boundaries and fostering a rule-based maritime order. It is consistent stance, friends, of our leadership, and our Prime Minister has gone on record that these are not the times of expansion, and all issues need to be resolved through dialogue and diplomacy. The planet needs it. There is no other alternative. We believe, friends, that adherence, and I would say scrupulous adherence, to international law, including the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, is imperative, essential, and the only way, with no other options available, for peaceful coexistence and sustainable use of maritime resources. In the present times, I'm sure nobody will disagree. This aspect is severely strained and compromised. Unilateral actions, and there are many instances if we look to even past few months, and disregard of international law can have far-reaching consequences, jeopardizing the stability and security of the entire nation, entire region, and if not contained well in time, it can go beyond regional disputes. With a history of maritime excellence, the Indian Navy is dedicated to upholding the principles of freedom of navigation, promoting regional stability, and responding to emerging challenges in the maritime domain. The Indian Navy has been instrumental in fostering regional cooperation through initiatives, the one for which you all are here, Milan, providing a meaningful platform for navies from around the world to be on the same page, share experiences, and nurture enduring partnerships. Friends, as you all will engage in discussions, let us work collectively and in togetherness to explore avenues for deeper cooperation, cutting-edge cooperation, out-of-box cooperation, exchange of ideas and best practices to address the evolving challenges in maritime domain. As a person not directly connected with your domain, I can say, your challenges can come from anywhere. Your challenges can emanate any time. Your preparedness will have to be 24/7. I extend, friends, my gratitude to all the participants for their commitment to this cause and look forward to a fruitful deliberations during Milan 24. To my foreign delegates, you are in the land of culture that has civilizational depth of more than 5,000 years. I am sure you will have cherished moments in this country and in this city. Thank you so much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.